So in this video we will be using the Open Manipulator-X in the simulation environment called Gazebo. We will be controlling the Open Manipulator using the package called MoveIt. So if you have a look at the e-manual, you see a quick rundown on the basic guide to getting started using Gazebo and MoveIt. So I'll start with the launch file. It's launching now. So you'll see a few errors pop up. We'll come back and have a look at them. So this launch file will launch Gazebo and ROS. So you can see Gazebo's launched fine. We might minimise this screen, make a bit of screen space available. Play around a little bit. Now you notice ROS had some sort of error, didn't launch correctly. We won't worry about that too much. I wasn't going to go into ROS too much, but generally that launches fine, so we'll just leave that out for now. So a few errors do pop up. The bottom one relates to ROS, so we'll ignore that for the moment. But we always get these PID errors pop up. I have not been able to solve those errors. Ongoing problem. So we'll just have a quick look at the services that are running. So ROS service list shows us all the services that are available to us. We'll use a few of them soon. ROS topic list again just lists the topics that are available. Might use a few of these too throughout this example. So one area that I'm looking at is the controllers that are used to run these simulations. So have a look at the controller list here. We will notice that the grip is actually using an effort controller, which is different from the real hardware version, which uses a position controller. So that will be my next area of research, actually determining how I can use this effort controller to best control the force exerted on an object. So this list controller's function is taking a while. Oh, here we go. Okay, so yeah, you can see here the gripper is definitely using an effort controller, whereas in the hardware version, yep, it uses a position controller, as it was seen in another video. So we will be exploring that a little bit more in detail later on with a little bit of luck. So yeah, nice little useful command. So we will now run a little bit of code. This code can be found on Gazebo. This code will just make the robot arm go through a little routine. It's just an example to help you guys get started. Hopefully you can grab that code and get up and running within a day or two with a little luck. So here we go, it's going through the routine. Yep, looks fine. So what that routine actually does is picks up a block, moves it up, and then returns it to where it picked it up, just as a demonstration. So it logs a bit of information on the way. Now we also have another code written that is called get data. Basically, if you have the controller running, which we have in Terminal 1, you can use the get data command, or the get data script, to get various bits of information about the way that MoveIt has been set up and constructed. So you can see how the robot state is set up, its current status, the position of all the joints, what robot groups exist. For example, here we have arm and gripper, their positions. You can see how the gripper, what named groups the gripper has, which is all quite, well, it's required when you are coding the MoveIt script. So another interesting area that I've been looking at is this echoing of the joint states. So I've noticed that the effort for the gripper always sets it -1 for some reason. And throughout the command, throughout the script, it will basically set at -1 the whole way throughout the procedure, which is different to the position controller, which I executed on the hardware. So that will be my area of research, just figuring out what is happening with the effort command. So yeah, that's where my research is headed up at the moment. Hopefully if someone follows on from my thesis, this will give them a great little heads up and help getting started. So good luck.